Bhagat Singh was born on September 27, 1907 in a Sikh family in Banga village, now in Pakistan, Punjab, in British India. His grandfather Arjun Singh, father Kishan Singh and uncle Ajit Singh were all active in the freedom struggle. The family atmosphere had a mind of young Bhagat Singh and patriotism flowed in his veins from childhood. While studying at the local DAV school in Lahore in 1916, young Bhagat Singh came into contact with some well-known political leaders like Lala Lajpat Rai and Ras Bihari Bose. In 1990, when the Jallianwala Bagh massacre took place, Bhagat Singh was only 12 years old. The massacre deeply disturbed him. On the next day of massacre, Bhagat Singh went to Jallianwala Bagh and collected soil from the spot and kept it as a memento for the rest of his life. The massacre strengthened his resolve to drive British out from India. In 1925, he initiated the militant youth organization called the Naujawan Bharat Sabha. Bhagat Singh was an active member of the Hindustan Socialist Republican Army. To avenge the death of Lala Lajpat Rai, he killed Saunders on 17th of December 1928. The police tried to capture him. However, Bhagat Singh was successful in avoiding arrest. On 8th of April 1929, Bhagat Singh with Batukeshwar Dutt threw two bombs into the assembly chamber while it was in session. The bombs were not designed to kill. The intention of the explosion was to make the British government alert that the people of India will not tolerate them anymore. Instead of running away, both allowed the police to arrest them while they threw pamphlets on their agenda and shouting the slogans Inqilab Zindabad, long live the revolution. After the bombarding, they surrendered. He was helped on this charge in prison. He underwent a 116-day fast in jail, and so he did not have food for that long. He did this to demand equal political rights for both British and Indian political prisoners. In response to this determined protest, he gained nationwide support. On 23rd of March 1931, Bhagat Singh, Rajguru and Sukhdev were executed after being convicted on the charges of murder of Saunders, conspiracy to kill Scott and the bomb explosion in the assembly. At the age of 23, Bhagat Singh sacrificed his life for the independence of his homeland India. Dhanyavad. Inqilab